Welcome to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. I think this will be my last video for 2020. Ending on a sad note, but hopefully it's a note to pay more attention to some of these bags. So this video is my least used bags of 2020. Obviously this wasn't any standard year. However, there's still something to be taken from the fact that I chose some bags instead of others. If you're new, welcome. I have done my best bags of 2020. I'll link that above. I think you should check it out. It's a totally, well, it will make this video make sense, I think. And if you're returning, great to see you. I hope that wherever you are in the world and whoever you're with, you have a wonderful Christmas day and take note of all the things that we've got to be grateful for, because it's a bit hard to get caught up in all the things that are missing and the people that are missing. Time for remembering those who aren't with us and enjoying those who are. Without further ado, I'm going to get into my least used bags of 2020. No particular order, but I will probably try and explain why I haven't picked them up and do what my friend Princess Lux Love does and give you a mini review on each one. So here we go. So the first bag that's on my least used list of 2020 is my Lady Dior in the small size. It's, a bag that I have mentioned a few times before that I really only use as an evening bag. Given the lack of social interaction at nighttime or formal events, I just haven't found a reason to reach for this bag. There are a few of you that have been quite clear around the fact that this does not compare to my Fendi Mini Peekaboo and therefore I should not sell her. She is unique and at the moment she's safe. She's not going anywhere, so don't stress Ada. I'm keeping her. But yeah, very rarely used this year. In fact, I can't think of one time that I have used her. Alright, the next bag on my list in terms of least used is my Chanel seasonal flat bag from 2012. This bag is in black lamb. It has the large quilts before large quilts were on the Chanel 19. It also has some smaller quilts, and as my friend Bags and Bunnies said, she calls it the mixed media bag, and that's a really interesting way of describing it, but it totally is. So it's got this beautiful tweed stitching in greys and like a metallic thread, silver hardware, or it's actually not silver, it's like a shiny ruthenium hardware. I'm not sure if that's coming up, but yeah, this bag is winter for me. I did buy her in New York out of season, I think quite a few months out of season, but it really struck me that I was not the kind of person who wanted a classic flap, but this kind of classic flap, I'm like, yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, I haven't picked her up at all this year, I don't think. She's staying so far, she's staying. The next bag on my least used is my Valentino Mini Rock Stud Spike bag. This is in the powder colour, which is a beautiful pinky nude with the light gold champagne hardware. It's kind of similar to the My Lady Dior. I tend to gravitate toward this one for special evenings out, and haven't had any of those, or rarely. And last night we went out for dinner and I took my lilac Fendi out because I felt bad that I hadn't used her very much. And, she was an absolute treat to take out, but it was a really hard choice between her and the sequin Fendi. Anyway, the things you've got to do. And just on a side note, I met a lady named Narelle who also had the sequin Fendi carry bag, and we both bought it from the same boutique. So I was kind of regretting the fact that I didn't wear mine, because then we could have been twinning. Anyway, okay, the next least used bag of 2020 I only got in 2020. This is the only one that I purchased this year that's made the list. And I think I got sucked into the hype. I don't know. It's my Louis Vuitton multicolour Alma in the PM size. Look, I'm glad that I have this one in my collection. It's in beautiful condition. I bought it from a regretful seller on eBay. Aren't we all regretful sellers? I've worn it out twice, I think. I don't know why. I think it's the handheld part. I like to have my hands free because I think about taking this shopping through the day. I think of it as more of a casual bag, and so maybe it's the fact that it's handheld and it's getting in the way of my shopping. I don't know, but still love her. Just haven't picked her up much. And the final bag on my least used bags of 2020 is my Chanel boy bag. This is the shiny grey caviar from not last year, the year before, or from last year. Maybe from last year, I think last year, with the shiny silver hardware. This is a beautiful boy. Like, this is my only boy, and I'm so glad that I waited for this bag to be released because it's so stunning and it's such a great neutral. I don't know why I don't pick it up. Look, I mean, not today, but it does go both summer and winter. I think I just reach for my peekaboos because they're much easier to use, perhaps. Anyway, this one has not been out all year. And rarely got much use, full stop. I don't know why. She's like immaculate condition. I think she's still actually got the stickers. Yep, there's still sticker there. Okay, I've got to make more of an effort. I know I've said that before, but I do. I've got to make more of an effort. Okay, so they are my 5 least used bags of 2020. Any surprises there? Any that you saw for the first time that you perhaps haven't seen before in my collection? I will be doing an updated collection video in the new year because my collection has changed quite a bit from the first time I did it. And the first time I did it in 3 parts. So I'm going to have to get really efficient at doing the collection video. In any case, I much appreciate your continued checking in on this channel. It makes me super happy to read your comments and interact with you about the things that we love, and I'm really excited to see what 2021 brings. I hope it's a much more safe and healthy and happy year for all of us. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you next year. Bye.